Hello everybody, this is Simon with Let's Play Mega Man Tertium. Only two remaining in the color scheme will tell you that it is Gemini Man we're going to see today. Our weapon for this level are going to be Shadow Blades, and they're going to be very handy. The level is pretty much middle of the road for difficulty of the first four. It doesn't have any outstandingly hard sections, but overall it is a very hard gauntlet, and it is very much possible that the damage will kill you. In this first section we have a change of enemies. In the original you had the fire shooting floaty things, which I always thought were pretty weird, and the fire didn't really interact nicely with the floor at all, so it's nice that they changed it. The Yambos in conjunction with the penguins work very well in keeping you on your toes, especially at the end, as you're going to see. For now, Shadow Blades will obliterate any challenge, but I think we've seen enough on how to deal with them. The penguins fortunately had their health changed from 6 to 4, which is nice, one of the few nice things this game does. But it already makes up for it with the next big move. This guy jumps and doesn't slowly advance, which means you can get under him if you don't kill him quickly enough, but it is pretty hard. What this game loves to do, which we've already seen, is trap you immediately in a hard situation after a slide. This level is really fond of doing that, and we're going to see more of that later on. For now, more Yambos which can be dealt with in a rather boring manner in a row, and this guy here, perfect placement on the stairs to really trip you up. As you've seen, I've already taken quite a lot of damage, and this room is not going to be any easier. The jumping guys have always been a great pain in the ass. The Buster alleviates a lot of those problems, as it does here, because it can take out a lot of the eggs at once. Fantastic. But in conjunction with other enemies that are also hard to avoid, like the Yambos, and do not leave you much time to react and think about what the best course of action would be, they can be a real hassle. As mentioned, having the ability to charge makes these eggs far less tedious to deal with, and with a little quick thinking on my end and the use of a clever slide, we can really make this go by far easier and far quicker than it would have been in Mega Man 3. This entire section here is basically just deal with the eggs in an increasingly hard manner. Sometimes it pays a lot to leave some of them alive. Something Mega Man 3 also really didn't do. It's not like it's a required puzzle to keep some of them around, but it does make a few sections easier. No, we're not going to deal with that. This is taken straight from Mega Man 3 Room 2, but you have less room to maneuver around, so you really have to kill these guys quickly, and with the Buster it is quite a pain. Again, a slide through here and you can be sure to be ambushed by an Yambo. And the following section is very fond of using Yambos all the fucking time. Especially in conjunction with these penguins, which have always been quite a hassle, and I've always been bad at dealing with them. But now, combined with absolutely atrocious slowdown which you might have been able to witness, it is pretty hard. If you go here quickly, then you will get hit by the Yambo. It definitely pays to pay attention here. And nastiness here, you will have to trigger the Yambo at the same time as the penguin, no way around it, and dealing with both of them at once, well, no mean feat. As said, this really serves to ramp up the difficulty of the original in ways that Mega Man 3 didn't really dare to do. Fortunately, we do have the Shadow Blades, though I do not think they help too much against the penguins, or maybe I just suck at using them. Anyway, section over, that was probably the hardest part of the level, though this final gauntlet, as you can probably see by this very nasty trap, is no slouch either. First of all, this Yambo here, you cannot charge up in time for, to be able to kill him quickly, so either Buster spam it out, or you need to be very quick on your toes. Also here, be very quick in thinking what to do, because this guy will otherwise knock you into the spikes and it's not fun. These last Yambos are placed perfectly, so you have to jump a little to hit them and you cannot duck under them. And the last can be safely ignored because we've reached the boss. Gemini Man has never been one of my favorites, and I'm absolutely terrible at fighting him. Fortunately, the bosses in this game are far easier to be dealt with, because, as we have seen already I think, we have a highly damaging weapon which does not get cancelled as it will be in later games when you get hit. And they do not really have the health to compensate for that, so we can just take him out really quickly and efficiently. I'm glad for that. Gemini laser has never been really good, but we're going to see what I can do with it in the next level. For now, this leaves us with only one robot master remaining, and thank you very much for your attention.